Viewer discretion is advised.
Alrighty, we are back in ETS2, and I went ahead and got another load, and today we are going to be doing a very long trip, but we are currently hauling 13 tons of ice cream to someplace in Hungary, which we're currently in France, so that's quite a trip. Let me go ahead and just, I believe it'll show, yeah, here's it on the map. So we're gonna go pretty much across Europe. It's a 1,800 kilometer trip. It's going to take us about 30 hours in game, but we're going to make 67,000 euro as long as we don't have any problems, and hopefully we don't. We have 52 hours to do the job, and yeah, 1,800 kilometers, 30 hours to get there. We're gonna get there Monday. It's currently Sunday morning, so yeah, it's gonna be a very long trip, but it's gonna be well worth it because that is gonna be a nice payday, and we get to drive another J&B reefer, and we get to kind of get to an area of the map that we haven't been to in a long time. We haven't been down south or down southeast in a very long time, so yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. So we'll start the trip, and it's going to be a very long trip. I'm probably not going to do it all in one recording session, just because I've already gone for... I need to get out on the... Let me go in a second here. Get out and see if I can see anybody. Oop, that guy's coming. So yeah, it's a very long recording session already, and this is probably going to take a good 2.5 hours in real life time, so... We'll definitely not be doing it in one recording session, but who knows? Maybe. We'll never know. Alright then, just come on out. Pretty sure yellow means yield for everybody. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so we are going to start this super long journey, and oh, there's a plow over there. I was like, what are those flashing lights? Plow. And I don't know if this was a good idea, to be honest, just because, like I said, I don't have much to talk about, really. So I'm going to kind of just talk about whatever pops into my head, but I do feel like playing ETS2 right now, so I figured you guys can join me for that. And we'll see. I mean, who knows? I don't know. We'll see what this... Okay. We'll see what comes of it. Could be boring, could be interesting. I don't know. Hard to tell. But, we can probably pick some things to talk about here. Christmas is probably a big thing. As you can see, we're rolling up on a nice tree lit up here. So, definitely Christmas is coming up closer and closer. It's actually been pretty crazy how... Am I not running my headlights? No, I'm not. Okay, cool. Running with my running lights on, no biggie. I was like, man, it's pretty dark right there. Oh god. Speeding offense, cool, that's awesome. But yeah, so Christmas right around the corner. It's just it just happens so quickly. It's always so hard to believe just how fast the year ends and how fast just these months just fly by. It just feels like they just keep getting quicker and quicker and quicker. I think we're gonna have to take a left eventually, so we're gonna need to get in the left lane. But yeah, it's just crazy how fast time flies. I mean, God, it doesn't feel like it's been an entire year already, but it has. And it's hard to believe that it's like the 15th of December or 14th, or today's the 14th. Which by the time you guys see this will not be the 14th, but it's just hard to believe that it's just so fast. Everything happens so quickly, it seems. You know, it's I remember as a kid, it was just like, it seemed like it would take forever. That, and plus, you know, school. Every time you're in school, you're like, oh, this will never end. Not sure how this works. Does he yield to me? Yeah, he does. Okay. I was like, I don't know who's yielding to who. But yeah, so when you're in school, you're like, yeah, this will never end. But, you know, as you get older, things start to just happen so quick. Just crazy. Really, really crazy. I think they say, you know, that's why they say enjoy being a kid while it lasts, because it's just, then you just get old quick. Not that I'm old, but I'm getting there. And it's just, with how fast everything's happening, it's not going to be a slow process. I'll be old before we know it. But yeah, I don't know. It's just December has really flown by. This year has flown by, but I mean, when I look back at this year, you know, it was a really awesome year. You know, with everything, not just like in my personal life, but also with YouTubing and everything. I mean, it's been really crazy. You know, I didn't make a video specifically for Thanksgiving, you know, like what I'm thankful for and stuff like that. But, I mean, it's pretty obvious what I'm thankful for. It's you guys watching my content and supporting me and just being just amazing all the time. I mean, you know, it's helped me grow a lot, not just on YouTube, but as a person, in real life. You know, I just have been able to really start to kind of come out of my shell and express myself, because there's a long time there where, you know, I still have a little bit of the tendency of just kind of wanting to be a hermit, just kind of, you know, being stuck away and not wanting to do anything. I still can get that way, but, you know, it's just, you guys have really helped me express myself over the years that I've been YouTubing. But, you know, it's just having the support and the awesomeness of a group of people like you guys is, it's just really nice. I mean, it's very obvious what I'm thankful for, and it's you guys. But yeah, this year has been just really well. You know, I mean, it's just working hard, making a lot of videos. You know, trying to make, you know, bringing new people into Code Zero, and, you know, building some more friendships and meeting more people, and just all that sort of stuff has been a lot of fun. And, you know, I couldn't ask for better friends than the people that I have in Code Zero with me. And regardless of how little we sometimes, you know, with how little we can get together in terms of, like, you know, Alex and Steve and Pete and even Chris, you know, they're all still in Code Zero. But it's just scheduling, you know, with how little our schedules match, which is pretty much not at all. Probably gonna get a speeding ticket here. Didn't. Okay, interesting. With how little our schedules match, you know, it's still, you know, I look at them as no different from anybody else. And, you know, it's a great set of guys that are just always willing to help each other and are super nice, and there's no drama, and it's just so refreshing and relaxing to be able to have such an awesome group of people just constantly there to help and, you know, hang out with. And I really wish schedules worked out more so we can have more time with Alex, and more time with Steve and Pete and Chris. We would love to have Chris around again and play with him again, but he is the most busy out of anybody, it seems. Either that or he just really doesn't pop online much at all. But Pete, he's always really busy doing his own thing. Alex is around at a certain time, typically every night, but it's just our schedules just really don't match up, especially this time during a busy season of making a lot of videos. But yeah, I mean, it's just to be able to build the friendships that I've made, you know, build them even stronger another year onto the friendships. For some people, like, I've known Jeff now for 3 years. I've known Zach for over 2, Polecat for probably about a year, Alex for close to 3 years. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Did we kill somebody back there? I feel like we might have killed somebody. I honestly don't know. Oh my God, that was ridiculous. I think we might have killed somebody. No, I still see headlights. Holy shit. What the... I was not expecting it to be a 1 lane, and it was. Jesus. All right. But yeah, so just, the friendships and everything that we've, built together has been really nice. So that's probably been one of the highlights of this year. Also just seeing a lot of games, a lot of really good games this year, some good games coming next year, and seeing the progression of some games that I've been following for a while, like Dirt Rally is one that I follow, not so much on YouTube, just sort of on my personal time, seeing that progress. Another one is The Long Dark. Seeing The Long Dark progress as much as it has been crazy. I remember where it was and what it's come to, and it's just insane how much changed for the better it's crazy. Being able to do that live stream with Hinterland was a very awesome experience. There's been a lot of things this year that have been really amazing. It's hard to kind of pick out the best points of this year, but the main thing is just you guys watching and supporting me and being just huge fans of what I do and what Code Zero does and all of us. And I mean, without you guys, we really wouldn't be here. I mean, it's you guys that keep us going. All right, well, just fucking get on the gas station then. Jesus Christ. Get in front of me and slow down. But yeah, so it's you guys that really motivate all of us to keep going, and it's just awesome seeing your guys' reaction to some of the videos that we make, and that we can make your guys' day better. It really makes all of our day better, all of our days better. So that's probably the biggest highlight of the year, is just knowing that if someone's having kind of a rough day, or they're just kind of not in the mood to smile or laugh or something, that we might be able to change that. That's a big thing. That's kind of the biggest motivator to keep making videos, is just knowing that I could be changing somebody's attitude on a day for the better, which is amazing. I mean, how often do you get to do that? And it's really, really awesome that I get to be in that position to do so. Got another plow. Look at that. That's cool. So they just have plows driving around. That's pretty awesome. So this year has just really gone by quick. Faster than I could have imagined. Every month just kind of flies by, and we're almost at 2016, and things I'm looking forward to 2016. Definitely American Truck Simulator. Really looking forward to that. Lots of games. The Division, Uncharted 4, the announcement to games too is a big thing. I'm hoping that we get a announcement to a Red Dead 2. There's been some rumors. That'd be cool. Red Dead 2 would be very awesome. But yeah, I don't know. Just kind of taking it as it goes is really kind of what I'm looking forward to 2016. It's just kind of like, let's see what happens. Let's see where things go. But in terms of gaming, yeah, definitely the games that have been announced that I've been, really looking forward to. American Truck Sim being one of the most excited games that I'm excited for, but then again, at the same time, the very much so a love-hate relationship with that game. Because there's been, so many different announcements of when it's being released and blah, 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 and all this stuff. And, it just gets to the point where you're just like, you know what, when it's released, I'll play it. Other than that, I don't want to think about it. Because it's something that we want so much that it just hurts when it's not there. And we keep being told, oh, it'll be here at this time. And then it comes around to that time and it's not. Like, just don't give us dates then. Especially the last one. I was convinced that it was going to be November 25th, but that's because it came from the not the developer, but it came from the why am I totally blanking on this word? Shit. I really can't remember. It's not the developer, it's the company that helps advertising the game and stuff. The producer? I don't think it's the producer. I don't know. It came from a company that is. There's a word for it. It's just totally I'm blanking on it right now. The company that helps like sell the game and produce the game, not produce it, like they don't make it, they just help sell it and all that sort of stuff. So it came from them that it was going to be November 25th, and that was the most credible source because everybody else getting the dates like way back in the beginning of 2015 when they're like, oh, June, July, blah blah blah, all this stuff. That was just Amazon trying to sell people pre-copies. That was just people trying to get people to pre-order the game. So they were like, oh, it's only 3 months out. So people would pre-order it and then they would go and change it and be like, well, you just got to wait another 2-3 months. It's like, no, that's just people trying to sell the game. That's all it is. Sorry about that. Jesus, that came out of nowhere. It didn't come from anybody that was actually connected to the game in terms of like the developer or the other people that I'm totally blanking on. Producer, I want to say, but that's not right at all. So, yeah, it's just that was a big disappointment not being able to have the game when we thought we were going to have it. But like I said, it'll happen whenever it happens, it'll be good. It's just that I'm tired of hearing dates. I really am tired of hearing dates. Like at this point, even if the developer comes out with a date, I'm not going to believe it. I'll believe it once I can start downloading it. That's when I'll believe that it's actually going to be released. Because until then, I don't want to hear about dates or anything on it. It's aggravating. So, hopefully 2016. Who knows? Could be 2017, 2020. Who the fuck knows when that game's coming out? But hopefully 2016. I need to get over, so I don't know what to tell you. Green car, you need to get out of the way. But yeah, so other than like gaming 2016, you know, I'm gonna do some different. We plan on doing some different things on our channels. Trying to build up some other series and stuff and start some new things. And for me personally, I'm gonna do some changing of some things and you know, try to revamp some things, change some things around. So a bit of change is happening in 2016 for sure. You know, that's a given. You know, got to make some changes. Hopefully for the better. But then again, that's why we kind of test things out, see how things go, and see the reaction, and go from there. So, yeah, playing new games that people enjoy, playing old games that people enjoy. You know, that's all it's about, really. I mean, when we want to play a new game, when a new game interests us, like a good example is Battlefront. We are all very interested in Battlefront, excited for Battlefront. Battlefront came out, we all played it, and recorded it, put it up on our channels, did a couple episodes on it, just to kind of see what the reaction was, and yeah, you know, it just, some of them did okay, other ones did just not good at all. And it's just something that we decided, hey, you know what, it's just not going to survive on our channel. It's not going to be something that we're going to do regularly. And that's pretty much just what it is. That's why you'll see a series that is 2, 4, 5 episodes long, and it'll never come back again. It's just because it just didn't do what we needed to do to be able to put it in that time slot. You know, so we just decided with Battlefront, it just wasn't worth it. It was too, it wasn't bringing in the views that we wanted it to bring in to be able to keep it a regular series. We're gonna let this guy go. No, we're not. Are we? Okay, he's slowing down. But yeah, so it just, yeah, it wasn't a regular series. But like other games, like good examples like Spin Tires, we tested out Spin Tires, and that one, people really like that. So that became something that we definitely want to do more regularly. It's all a matter of us playing a different game and just seeing what happens with it. It could be something, you know, obviously we're not going to play anything we don't want to play. We're not going to play something just because it's popular and just because, you know, people want to see us play it. Oh God, I got a phone call on my phone and I killed somebody. Terribly sorry. But yeah, so you know, we're not going to play something that's just popular just because other people are playing it. We're not going to play it unless we want to. So we play things that we want to play. It's not that we ever play things we don't want to play. And it's just a matter of just testing different things out and kind of seeing the reaction and going from there. You know, is this going to be something that's going to be worth putting the time into making videos on? And with Battlefront, it just wasn't. It wasn't a game that we felt was worth the effort into making the videos. And I know the people that did watch it and that did enjoy it really liked it, and that's always the hardest part, is stopping a series when you know that there are people out there that do enjoy it. But unfortunately, it's just there's not enough of those people that really enjoy it, and we have to cut it. That is I will admit, that's tough. Seeing the people that are like, yeah, I keep doing Battlefront, like it's a lot of fun to watch, it's great, but there's just not enough of that. And that's kind of the ugly side of YouTube and making videos. It's just like, it's just not worth the effort into making and producing the videos if there's not enough people there to watch it. And it really sucks that those people that really do enjoy it get to miss out on it. And you know, we really do want to kind of please everybody, but it's just impossible. We just can't, and that's a huge downside to YouTubing, is just not being able to help, or not being able to put all the videos out that we know everybody's going to enjoy. But I mean, that's, you know, you got to take the good with the bad, and that is definitely a negative. So, you know, it is what it is. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and do a status update here. I don't want to get all depressing. I don't know if that was depressing, but it felt a little negative, and I don't want to get there. I just want, you know, I'm open with you guys. I want to tell you guys what's going on and why, because I know some people might not understand why some series go and some series stay, and that's pretty much it. It kind of comes down to the point of it's just what kind of has to happen. So, but anyway, let's do a status update real quick on what's going on. We got 4 hours to complete pretty much 5 hours before we have to sleep, which is a decent amount of time. Another 1,300 kilometers, gonna take us another 21 hours. Yeah, so not bad. We made a decent chunk. What we're probably going to end up doing, though, just because I've been recording for almost over an hour and a half now, is we're going to drive down to this fuel station that we're coming up to, this gas station, and we're going to stop, and that's where we'll kind of stop this whole recording session, and I will jump back into it another time, another day, and start and finish this run recorded. I won't finish it off camera. This will definitely be something I do on camera, because typically when I only play ETS2 is when I record it. So this job will be the one that we complete when we come back. But while we're still driving to the fuel station, why don't we go ahead and downshift? If you guys have any suggestions, and I know I said this in the 3 episodes ago or something, if you guys have any, oh god, we're driving on ice. If you guys have any suggestions on what you want me to talk about, subjects, you know, nothing that's gonna be like politics or you know, gun control, or just topics that are just gonna cause controversy, nothing like that. But if you have an interesting topic that you feel like would be fun, lighthearted to talk about, definitely let me know. Again, I'll include the links in the description to this truck and the snow mod and the trailer pack. It's not the JMB trailer, but it's the same one that the JMB trailer uses. So I'll include all that linked in the description. So if you want to check that out, you can. And oh god, we gotta get over. So yeah, definitely let me know if there's something kind of lighthearted that you think would be kind of a fun conversation topic for me to have. It's got to be something where you know, I can't have a conversation with multiple people if it's just myself. Oh look, we got some green in the sky. That's pretty cool. So yeah, definitely let me know, and maybe even the next time we jump in, I might try to get a passenger with me. Maybe I can get Jeff to kind of jump in with me, and we can have a nice conversation while we do some trucking. So we'll see about that, because I've ridden with him a couple times. Maybe he'll want to jump in with me, and we can do a little bit of a dual trucking thing, which would be pretty cool. So yeah, we'll see. We'll go from there. We'll see. But definitely let me know. Check out the description if you want these mods. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Remember to hit the like button. It really does help me out. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.